Okay, we have 500,000 subscribers. For those of you that roll your eyes when you see my sort of demented adventures, I apologize to you, but clearly 500,000 people find this mildly interesting and love the journey we've been on so far. There's two parts to this video. One is the top 5 moments we've had on this channel overall. Just what has gotten us here, and really what are the more emotionally exciting moments, not necessarily highest views, because I don't focus on that. I focus on pushing the boundaries and rising up out of the envelope, going further on everything in this community. We'll talk about the first 5, but I want to also tell you guys I have a little giveaway, and this isn't really anything other than just a giveaway, so check this out. As you do know, I made sweet love to this when it was in crate form. I don't ever want to grow up. And I absolutely love this. This is one of the best toolkits that you can buy for the money. Follow Teng Tools USA on Instagram, and I'm gonna be making an Instagram post. This is just being aware on Facebook. You have to go to Instagram to do this. I'll have a post on Instagram giving away this top piece here. Just this tool chest, but not my tools. You don't get basic Walmart shrink wrap. That doesn't come with this. But you get this tool chest if you like my post and then follow Teng Tools USA on Instagram. They're always doing giveaways, which is mind-blowing to me, so it's genuinely a good partnership for both parties. This has been a wonderful company to work with, through and through, not just the quality of their products, but the way that their company is operating. Very pleased with this relationship. With this, I wanted to share with you 5 of the most iconic moments of the channel since its inception. Number 5. Me and the rotary engine make sweet, sweet love. What? Mazda builds final rotary engine? Well, we had such good times together. It was a very first attempt at a cinematic video. It was weird filming it. There were cars honking by. I had like less than 3,000 subscribers. People in Monroe didn't even know what I was doing. And I got to go on a date with a rotary engine. Number 4. Hi, I'm Rob Dahm, and this is one of the largest videos on 20B RX-7s ever made. Hi, I'm Rob Dahm. You may recognize me from such classics as How to Afford a Lamborghini, or everybody's favorite, Nissan GTR Bikini Run. The turbocharger on this is a BorgWarner S480, and it doesn't really come online. It doesn't really start producing power until 5,000 RPM. Let's see if you guys can figure out when that is. I think it's pretty obvious. What I'm showing you right now is at the wastegate spring of 15 psi. This is only 600 horsepower. Jesus. You'll see the rolling burnout was something that nobody else had really done on YouTube, and that carried a lot of weight, as well as good old sale by AWOL Nation. Number 3. Somehow we have 3 of the largest videos on guns and suppressors, video games, Sega 12 gauges in the world. And I am not a weapons expert.
If you're anything like me, your enthusiasm for guns comes from video games, let's be honest. But as soon as you start getting familiar with the real world thing, you realize there's something wrong with suppressors in video games. Here are 3 things that video games get wrong about suppressors.
Number 2. One of the more emotional moments for me, I broke and then re-broke the half-mile record for rotaries. It still stands as of this moment. Hopefully somebody challenges that, but I exceeded more than 173 and then further 180 miles an hour in a half mile.
I'm a little nervous. I'm, first of all, the only rotary, again. Second of all, no time to test anything, really. And of course, having more horsepower, this is nuts. Lack of sleep. There's a lot working against me.
And number 1, the most important thing about this channel, the reason all of you still stick around, is for the hope of the four-rotor. You've watched the the smoking weed version of building a four-rotor. You've watched that come from absolutely nothing, a stock 2-rotor that I've owned since I was 19, to a full rolling chassis as of right now. Abel's working on the rest of the engine. So you see, we make progress little bits, sometimes big bits at a time, but it is coming. Like I will once it's done.
My heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
And a bonus thing for most of you guys that are OG and have been here for a while. About 50,000 of you have subscribed because of 2 videos that are currently offline because of either legal or otherwise reasons, gaining more than 2 million views with those videos and over 50,000 subscribers. So it seems like when I rant, you guys enjoy that content. Unfortunately, those tend to shoot for the moon and then either have to be taken off for whatever reason. You know what I'm talking about. For those of you that have been here from the first 200 subscribers from RX7 Club all the way till now, you've seen a variety of things happen to this channel and my life that have just made this experience insane. First of all, is a lot of good partners. One of the biggest, best partners I've had in this entire process has been Garrett Turbo. It's not a sponsored video, but Garrett has made a lot of this possible, making the Four-rotor unveiling one of the most mind-blowing experiences of my life, as well as just showing how well a badass turbocharger can make power at the low and top end. So thank you, Garrett, for making me look much bigger than I am and making my horsepower numbers much larger than they were. I want to say thank you to Abel Abera for helping the progress from going from Michigan to California and the whole transition from nothing to a 4-rotor chassis. Massive thank you to helping the whole process for that as well. I genuinely have to thank every one of you guys that have subscribed, even for the period of time, if not this whole time, for Patreon. I cannot stress it enough. As you know, there's no greed, there's no focus on money. I'm not milking you guys, I'm not doing any of that. Quite frankly, when this channel had a really hard time, when the car took longer than I was expecting because of a variety of setbacks outside of my control, it was the Patreon users who made this channel get through the darkest moment. I cannot stress enough how important each and every one of those users and contributors were to the success to this point, to getting here. Couldn't have done it. Like it's like you look at the books, could not have been possible. So thank you so much. Finally, I want to give a massive shout out to the camera, or at least why the camera's floating in the air right now. I want to thank Panasonic for making the camera capable of levitating, the drone program that's doing that.
Say it, dude.
Okay,
say my
fine.
name. Say
Fine.
it.
Say my name. Jarrett, whatever, thanks, Jarrett. We went from, what was it, 200,000 subs to 500 in a year and a little bit with some major home runs. Me by myself is kind of boring and kind of dry on the channel. I'm not gonna lie, that's my personal opinion, very factual. But having my boy Jarrett Keithler, Jay Keebs, it's made this what it is. So thank you, Jarrett.
Thanks, man.